Right, I'm just here in the potato section and I've just dug up one potato already, and that's the result of the first batch. So I'm about to dig up a second one and see if I can get anything similar. So firstly I'll just remove the foliage and hopefully something should just come up with them. All being well, a nice gentle tease up. There we go, there's some in there. A few decent sized ones in here. A couple of little runty ones still. So I could probably get left for another week or two. Some of them, but because these are in ground I can't really do much with them, so they've got to come up. Right, I'll just get a fork in and see if I can get a couple more. Right, I've had a bit of a fertile round and that's what I'm left with. Not really that great, considering if you look on this side here, that was off the first section, so I've got a few good boiling there. So it's a bit mixed really. I'm just seeing the next section. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pull another one up just to see. Just give it a little weaving rock. This one looks better. There's a few more in this one, I think. I'm not going to do a pot reveal until a couple of weeks time, because I don't think they're anything special at the moment, although I have been watering them. I'm not really sure, but I'll tell you something, they're a lot bigger than. They're between tennis ball and golf ball size. So that's a bit of a better harvest. Again, I'll just have a bit of a dig round, see if I can get anything else up. It's hard to do this one-handed, so just bear with me. I'll be back with you shortly. Right, that's it from the three result from 3 potatoes. That's the first lot, that was the little second lot, and that's the third lot. So not too bad really. I mean, you don't really want them too much bigger than these really for new potatoes, because they're nice. You can just cut them in half and then that's plenty. So I'm going to probably start harvesting them from now anyway, and then take my chance over the next few days when I need some. So that's it for the potatoes. A nice little bit of reveal there just to see how my potatoes are going on. Okay then, so just moving on from the spuds, I'll just show you what I've been up to for the last couple of weeks, because this video's taken over like a 2-week period. I've managed to get all the sweet corn in now. There's about 42 in total. They're all planted about 50 centimetres apart, just to give them a bit of room. Not too sure how they're going to be, because this is the latest I've ever put sweet corn in, but if I carry on getting this warm weather, then I should hopefully get something by about mid-September. The lettuces, some of them are bolting, but I've been taking a couple more, but they're not too bad really. Like I say, it's just the odd leaf that's coming up the top, but I can just pull them out and they'll be fine. Spring cabbages, I've been harvesting these. They're great. There's a nice little one there, which will just do 2 of us. That's perfect. There's some other little ones what I've got as well. I'll show you them shortly. Into the greenhouse. Carrots are doing excellent. They're doing really good. I'm really happy with those tomatoes. Not sure if I'm getting a bit of blight in here, which is a bit disappointing if that's the case, but the beefsteaks are coming along nicely. Peppers doing excellent. There we go. Look at that one there. How many fruits on there? 2, 4, 6. Like I say, cucumber's not produced any fruit yet, so I'm not sure what that's about. So I'll just head on down to the plot and show you what's been going off down there. Blackberries are all coming now. Absolutely loads of these. Pounds and pounds. Beans, they're starting to climb up now. This one here is about 6 foot tall. So hopefully I'll be getting a good crop from them this year. Courgettes, they're doing fantastic, as are the dwarf beans. They're doing really well. I've not got much in this year, as you can see, but all that fire's gone, all that wood and rubbish has gone, all that area's been weeded. Squash this year have done fantastic. Some really good ones. That's about the size of a pint pot, that one. Some really good sized squashes this year, and I'm getting absolutely loads everywhere. So it could be a good year for these. There's it looks like a marrow. So I'm going to grow that and try and grow it as big as I can. I'm just going to put a bit of shading on it at some stage, because the sun will bake it. But yeah, I'm just going to leave that just as a single one and see if I can get a big pumper out of it. See if I can get anything out of it. Any prize worth things. Cabbages, they're like summer cabbages. I think these are primo, however you want to pronounce it. Well, that's about them. Onions, they've toppled over now. These are poor down here. When I go up to plot 2 I'll show you how good the onions are up there. But these are not really that great, so they're ready for just getting forked up and they can flop over. Let's tease one out. They're not bad, they'll store alright as long as the next dry out. It's just because I got them in too late and they're just tiny. That area there, I'm in the process of getting rid of all this. Getting it all trimmed down, getting it all sorted out. I've got plenty of logs to chop up and hopefully get some chickens on here back end of the year. So it's like kind of like a mini aim of mine just to do. Raspberries, self-set seeds, they're producing loads of healthy stalks. I've had a decent crop off these as well, but like I say, because I've been bitting and batting, I've not brought much film to you over recent weeks, but hopefully now I've got a bit of time on my hands, I can get things sorted. So I'll just leave you with the cucurbit bed, pumpkins, squashes and courgettes, and I'll be back again shortly with footage of a pot reveal at home, which I'm going to do. I said I weren't going to do one, but I've decided I'm going to do one just to compare it with the ones in the ground. So I'll be back with you shortly. Right, after just digging up a few of those potatoes at plot 1, I'm going to take one of these buckets home. I'm going to take one of these out and have a bit of reveal just to see how things are progressing along. They're roughly around 82 to 85 days. So I've probably got another 2 weeks worth of growth in them, so you never know. I've kept them well watered, we've had baking hot temperatures, so I might go a decent crop. If I get a couple of pound I'll be quite happy. I just want to show you how progressive the grapes have come on inside. Like I say, I've said it a couple of times on a couple of videos, I've had a few problems with these, but I've done a lot of research and took a lot of time and effort into getting a good bit of crop on these, so the window's a bit dirty, but I'll show you in good time anyway. So I'll just get these potatoes sorted out, take a bucket home with me, and we'll go from there. I'm just in the pea section now, so I'm going to harvest my first lot of peas this year. So there's loads of pods on here, as you can see, some really thick ones, so I'll get cracked on and I'll be back with you. Right then, here's my little harvest, and I've got a nice couple of handfuls of peas in there. There's probably about the same again to come off the plant, so that's good. And once they've harvested, I'll rip them up and plant some first early peas. Also, I've managed to get myself 3 little cabbages. Now, how these are formed was I got the main one off a stalk, and then I put like a little cross on the top of the stalk, and it produces little cabbages, so you can kind of like get a second crop out of it also. That was nice. I've got 3 little ones there, which will be great. And then also, final thing I'm going to do this evening, I've got a pot of potatoes here, so I'll do a reveal very shortly. Right then, so plot 2 now, I'm just going to give you a bit of a tour around, see what's been happening and growing. I've got a couple of nice pumpkins what are now setting. There we go, so that's good. I might get a couple of decent sized ones. These are the squash, so they'll be kicking out some growth very shortly. They're not as advanced as the other ones, but it won't take long for them to catch up. This is a courgette and variety zucchini. I've just picked 2 more, which are just down there. You just see them just there. Yeah, so collies, well, they're all what they are. I think they've been bit a bit by pigeon damage in the early days, and I think they've suffered somewhat. Some more beans here. I've picked loads from the plot earlier on today. The leeks are looking a bit hit and miss really. I don't know what to make of them really. I think it's just too hot for them. Red cabbages, they've picked up a bit, but again they're another thing which need a lot of watering before I hopefully get them ready for the show. If I do get them ready for the show, it might be too late for them. These are the peas. There's some more pods on here ready. If I just move, plenty of these here, so there'll be another picking before long. Sweet peas I think have come to an end now. I've tirelessly picked them, but they've all gone to seed, so another 4 weeks or so and they'll be done. More potatoes. The one what I harvested a couple of days ago, that was 82 days old, so I'm going to do another one round about 95. That's probably about round about the average I do it. 9,500 is the first reveal, so £2 those not to be sniffed at. These are the sweet corn which I sowed here actually. They seem to be doing nicely. The shallots are now finished and they're just drying out. The onions, as you saw on the other plot, they're nowhere near as good as these here, which is a shame, but there you go, these will be storing very well as well. No sign of any damage on them. I've had a look, so that's good. This is supposed to be a turnip and swede bed, but what's happened here, I don't know. Cats have been in again, as you can see in the corner, so they've probably scattered up all seeds. Parsnips and carrots left and right. So it's not too bad. Not too bad. Like I said previously, I've not grown a lot this year. For one reason or another. Everything was just behind early doors, and I was playing catch up with a lot of things. A lot of things such as sweet corn, it took 3 lots of sowings, so potatoes, it was too wet, too snowy to even get them out when I normally do. Same with the onions, so that put me back another 4 weeks. Anyway, in this bed here, I'm going to sow some beetroot and I'm going to sow some radish. And if I can find a pack of turnip seeds, I'm going to put a row of turnips in as well. So, firstly what I've got are these seeds here, and that's radish French breakfast. Next lot is the old favourite beetroot ball tardy. I've not found any turnips just yet, however I am going to plant another batch of little gem lettuce. So I'm going to sow these in a cell tray, and then I can just prick them out whenever I need them. So first things first, just make a little furrow. I usually do it with just my hand really, just make sure everything's smoothed over nicely, so nice and easy. Just so. I usually do it about ½ inch deep, like that. Let's make a small indentation. So undo the seed packet, and then I'm just going to sow these quite thinly. You don't get a lot in some of these anyway, like radishes and beetroot, because they're nothing. They're not like the lettuces or the cabbages where you get absolutely thousands. But anyway, just all I'm going to do is just lightly sow them. I'll only get 1 row out of this anyway. So the thing is with these, you can pick them at different stages really, so you can just thin them out a bit. There we go, and all I'm going to do is just put the packet just at the back end there, just so I know what's what. Just pinch the sides gently to cover over like this, just gently firm it down. So that's that one done. So, like I say, this is going to be a bit of a roots bed. So I'm going to do the same for some beetroot now. Maybe by the time the beetroot gets any size, the radish will be up and probably picked, to be fair. So it's not going to hinder him at all. All tardy beetroot. See how many we get in this one. Like little bits of cork. But with these, I'll sow them more stationary, so they'll all have a shorter gap really between. I'll pop this at the end in preparation. But yeah, just I'm just going to put one every inch or two. Just drop a seed in the trench, what you've made, just like so. The thing is with beetroot, it doesn't take long to come up really, and it can be. I've harvested beetroot early November time, and I've even covered it in straw, and picked some in the middle to late December. So you know, as long as you cover it up, it should be okay. But it does stop growing around about October time, so you might just need to, like I say, just offer a bit of protection and just kind of like store what you have really. So anyway, that's all that. Just pinch all the sides in again. Just lightly tickle the soil over it. You don't want to be putting too much over it. Just like so. And there you have it. So that's a beetroot and radish sown. I'll just find a pack of turnip seeds whenever I can sort my seed tins out, and I'll be sowing some of that soon. So anyway, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.